Welcome, this is Helen from Helen's Heart Creations, and thank you for joining me in my studio today. I've got a quick video today just to share with you something that I made yesterday. My creative mojo had taken a walk and I needed to somehow encourage it to come back. So when that happens, I choose one of the challenges that's on my list that some of the groups put out, and this was a colour challenge. And I look around at various crafters who inspire me, and I saw one that was to do with watercolouring. So this is using watercolouring and watercolour paper. So the three colours that were to be used were, or three colours I used were Daffodil Delight, Melon Mango and Lovely Lipstick. And what I did was I used a block to put on the pad, which I then spritzed with water from our spritzer and placed on here. And I didn't really know what was going to happen, right? And so it was wonderful because the three different inks behaved actually quite differently. So the Daffodil Delight, which I did first, was just sort of, it just stayed there. And I used an aqua painter, in fact, to encourage it to spread a bit. The Mango Melody did it covered better, but I did also use the aqua painter to spread it just a little bit. When it came to the Lovely Lipstick, everything was still wet. I didn't dry it in between each colour. So when I put the Lovely Lipstick down, it just bled. And there was something about it. It was like watching a fire. I thought about this. This is like the fire in the sky. I did think about, when I put the tree over it, I thought, people who have been experiencing forest fires might not appreciate this. But I think of it as the fire of sunset, the fire in the sky. This beautiful setting that can really be inspiring. After I had done this, I realised that the challenge actually had not called for Lovely Lipstick, but the red was supposed to be Poppy Parade. But I don't have Poppy Parade as an ink pad at the moment. But afterwards I thought, I could have used my Stampin' Write marker, which I do have in Poppy Parade, because if you take the broad tip, it will actually put down quite a bit of ink on there. And then when you spray it with water, it will spread out. So I haven't actually tried that yet. It just occurred to me when I was telling somebody about what I'd done that actually, maybe I could have done that and used the colours. The tree and the Inspire are cut from the die set, which goes with Silhouette. It comes as a bundle with Silhouette Scenes, so you can buy it separately, and I've totally forgotten what it's called. I'll look that up and I'll put that over on my blog. So in the description below, there will be all the products that I used listed, and my blog will be listed, and you can hop on over there if you wish to purchase any of them. And this is on watercolour paper because it's much better for taking the water. It's easier to put, if you're using a lot of water, to use watercolour paper. It's designed, of course, to absorb it. So we do sell packets of watercolour paper. So that's it. A really simple short video today, but as I said, my creative mojo had gone for a walk and I needed to somehow encourage it to come back, and I was inspired by the colour challenge, and then I just let my inspiration take over. And I could afterwards, I thought, what I do, it's on Lovely Lipstick cardstock, and inside I just put in a blank piece so that someone can write their sentiment on it. I could perhaps have stamped a sentiment on it, something like "You inspire me," perhaps, from this set. But the other thing that I did was I actually put Very Vanilla. There's kind of a trend to using Very Vanilla, and the thing about watercolour paper is it's not quite white. I don't know if this shows up on the video very well, but it's not quite as stark as Whisper White, but it's also not quite as creamy as Very Vanilla. But when I look inside, I really do like the Very Vanilla over the white in this particular case, because it is somehow more muted and a little more gentle. That goes, in my view, with the card. So there we are. What inspires your creativity? Leave a comment, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.